Creatine. Today we're going to talk about why I am finally taking creatine on a regular basis. So this is a question that I get a lot. Elizabeth, do you take creatine? Should I take creatine? And at the end of the day, I will always say there's no magic shake, pill, or powder that's going to change your life. You are going to change your life. It starts with real food, with eating real food, prioritizing protein and produce, moving your body, preferably doing a lot of this outdoors and natural light, like get back to the basics. And I believe that some supplements can be super helpful. However, I don't think that one, protein shake or anything is going to, that one magic product is going to change your life. I feel like that's what we're always being sold. But creatine is like basically the most research-backed performance enhancing nutrition supplement out there. There are thousands and thousands of studies supporting its effectiveness in improving muscle strength, power, and recovery. And I think for so many of us, I was always like, well, I don't care about big muscles. I always thought about like bodybuilders taking it and stuff. But at the end of the day, muscle is so important. First of all, muscle is great for aesthetics. Whenever somebody says, Elizabeth, I just want to look toned, I'm like, yes, you want muscle. Muscle is what makes you look toned. But muscle is also so important for our health. As Dr. Gabrielle Lyon says, muscle is the organ of longevity, and it really has so many protective features for our body. And as we're getting older, it is, as we are getting older, muscle actually becomes more and more important. And we need to, of course, be giving our body plenty of protein from real food to build muscle. But creatine can truly help. And of course, you could get creatine from real food, but you would need to be eating about 2 or more pounds of red meat a day to be getting the amount of creatine that's optimal just for our overall, for getting these benefits, which is about 5 grams a day. Also, more recent research is showing that creatine has some neuroprotective benefits. Yes, it's good for our brains. So I am all about that as well. And I think there's just so many reasons to take it that I thought I've always had some on hand. I've taken it off and on, but never really stuck with it. I just decided starting in the beginning of April, and I'm recording this, it's April 18th. I committed to taking creatine daily. So as I said, the typical, like the optimal dose is considered 5 grams for most adults. I'm usually taking a little less than that because I'm a very, I'm a pretty small person. But I mean, I'd be fine with 5 grams a day. So most people take it in a powder. I will link this exact brand that I'm using because it's super clean. Trust this brand, you get it on Amazon. It has, you can see it's like I can lick it off my finger. I mean, that's not how I would take it. But I'm just saying it has no taste. You can just mix it into water, any beverage. A scoop is 5 grams. I'm using a little less than that. And I typically blend it in the morning when I'm having my lemon water or like electrolytes in water. I'll just add the creatine as well. I'm also, as you know, I'm all about getting my protein from real food, but I do keep this. I don't do daily shakes or anything, but this is a really high quality whey protein. Same brand, B-Rad. I know Brad Kearns who developed this. This whey protein, 1 scoop has 15 grams of protein, but also contains 3 grams of creatine. So this is another way. If you are a daily protein shake person, this is great. Or if it's on a day that I'm planning to use this, then I don't bother, putting the creatine in my water. So anyway, I just wanted to share that I'm starting my creatine journey. So let's see where this goes. Let's see if I notice, I'm very consistent with my workouts, with the way I eat. Let's see if I notice a difference, in my body composition taking this. But even if I'm not seeing anything physically, and since I'm not like going hard at the gym, I don't have a lot to go by, but certainly with everything, all of the benefits, and it's really inexpensive too. It's not a lot to add creatine. So I thought, let me give this a try consistently, because as I said, I've done it before. I've never done it consistently. So I am committing to using this consistently. I'll certainly keep you abreast. I would love to hear if you are taking creatine. Have you taken it? What have you noticed? Let me know in the comments. I will also link these two products in the comments if you want to check them out, and they're available on Amazon. So, they can be at your door like tomorrow or whatever. Anyway, that's it for our creatine talk. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you soon.